Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Bachelor Joey Graziadei confronts his biggest fear. Bachelor star Joey Graziadei confronted his biggest fear recently. And no, it wasn't receiving low scores on Dancing with the Stars. He enjoyed a night out with his fiancée Kelsey Anderson, but Joey got the scare of his life after a run-in with a creepy clown. Stay on this page to see the video. Bachelor star frontrunner to win Dancing with the Stars. Joey Graziadei is one of the 6 celebrities left on season 33 of Dancing with the Stars. A former contestant on his season of The Bachelor, Jen Tran, was sent home last week. Joey's Argentine tango with partner Jenna Johnson earned a 29 out of 30, including 2 10s. The Bachelor Nation star was tied for first place on the leaderboard with Chandler Kinney and her pro partner, Brandon Armstrong. Joey Graziadei has improved every week and is one of the frontrunners to win the season. He would be the first male from Bachelor Nation to win the coveted Mirrorball trophy. Bachelorette stars Hannah Brown and Caitlin Bristowe won previously. Joey Graziadei confronts his biggest fear. Due to his busy rehearsal schedule, Joey Graziadei doesn't spend a lot of time with his fiancée, Kelsey Anderson. She cheers him on from the audience every week, but the two did spend time together for Halloween. They killed it with their couple costume of Edward and Vivian from the hit movie Pretty Woman. Bachelor Nation fans clocked Kelsey's resemblance to Julia Roberts when they first saw Kelsey on The Bachelor. Joey and Kelsey also had a night out at the Los Angeles popular haunted hayride. Kelsey Anderson took to Instagram to share a video of Joey confronting his biggest fear. "Joey doesn't like my new friend," she captioned the post about Joey's confrontation with a scary-looking clown. Joey took it all in good fun despite his fear. "Nothing could have prepared me for that crab walk," he wrote in the comments. Fans react. Bachelor Nation fans flocked to the comment section to react to the video. Many people could relate to Joey's fear of clowns. Check out some of the comments. "The fact that Kelsey is so unfazed is what really makes this perfection. Kelsey is from New Orleans, she ain't scared of nothing. No big, he was already fighting for his life and ick that crab walk pushed it over the edge. I can't handle the crab walk. Him being so polite about it. Ha 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 that crab walk was too fast. I'm with Joey on this one. The clown skittering was creepy af lol, well played sir. Honestly, I would scream bloody murder, so he handled that quite well." Joey Graziadei, the fan-favorite bachelor, has charmed audiences with his charisma, kindness, and undeniable good looks. But behind that confident exterior lies a secret fear he has kept hidden from everyone but his closest family and friends. This fear isn't of heights, snakes, or confined spaces. It's a fear that digs deeper, one that resonates with many, the fear of inadequacy. For Joey, the stakes are high. He's on a televised quest for love, expected to navigate complicated relationships, confront his own insecurities, and ultimately open his heart to someone he hopes will be his soulmate. On the outside, he's the guy with the smooth moves and calm demeanor. On the inside, he's carrying a weight that threatens to derail his journey. In his private moments, Joey had always been his own worst critic. He's lived in the shadow of the expectations set by the Bachelor franchise, which can feel like a high-stakes stage where every slip-up is magnified. Unlike previous bachelors who grappled with insecurities but masked them behind a camera-ready smile, Joey was determined to be different. He wanted to show his vulnerability, believing that authenticity could foster a connection with someone who would accept him wholeheartedly, flaws and all. And yet, as the rose ceremonies progressed, he found himself struggling to meet his own standards of perfection. One episode in particular left viewers stunned as Joey took a step back from the typical rose-petal-strewn romantic evening to open up about his fear. Under the twinkling lights and gentle sway of the waves, he sat down with his final 4 contestants. For once, he wasn't hiding behind his bachelor persona. but instead was ready to share his biggest fear, that he wouldn't be enough for someone, that despite his best efforts, he might fall short of being the perfect partner. As the women listened, their eyes filled with empathy and understanding. Joey described his fear, not as a passing insecurity but as a lifelong battle that had shadowed his relationships. He spoke about his struggle to balance career ambitions, family expectations, and his desire to be fully present with a partner. "I sometimes feel like I'm constantly on a treadmill," he admitted. "No matter how hard I try to run forward, I feel like I'm never reaching where I need to be, and I worry, am I even enough?" This confession was met with a profound silence, as if everyone present was digesting the weight of his words. For Joey, the moment was terrifying, but he knew it was necessary. He was tired of hiding behind the perfect facade, afraid of being seen as someone who didn't have it all figured out. This moment would be the turning point, not just in his journey as the Bachelor, but in his life as a man willing to face his greatest vulnerability. What made Joey's revelation impactful was how it broke down the walls that he and the contestants had built up. No longer was he the untouchable lead, he was a man grappling with something deeply relatable. And for the contestants, this moment fostered a newfound respect and empathy. They weren't dating a polished version of Joey, they were now getting to know the real man, the one who had fears and doubts just like everyone else. In a surprising twist, Joey took this vulnerability a step further, inviting the women on a fear-facing date, where each contestant would confront one of their own biggest fears. Together, they would support each other, cheering each other on as they each took a step toward overcoming what held them back. The experiences ranged from physical challenges, like conquering a ropes course high in the mountains, to emotional ones, like sharing a painful past memory. Joey took part in every challenge, his vulnerability building a unique foundation of trust and respect. Whether he was balancing on a high rope, steadying himself on shaky legs, or speaking words of encouragement to the women, his fear was palpable but his determination even stronger. His presence became a reminder that bravery isn't the absence of fear, but the decision to face it head-on. This shift transformed the season into something more than just the quest for love. It became a journey of personal growth for everyone involved, and audiences were drawn into a new type of connection. For the first time, viewers weren't just rooting for Joey to find love. They were rooting for him to conquer the one thing that held him back from fully embracing it. As the finale approached, it was evident that Joey was emerging stronger. His vulnerability had laid the foundation for a genuine connection with someone who saw him not just as the Bachelor, but as a man willing to break down his own walls. In his final speech, with the remaining contestant by his side, Joey spoke not only of love, but of the courage it took to be there, standing with someone who had seen him at his most vulnerable. "For so long, I was afraid I wouldn't be enough for anyone," he said, his voice steady but emotional. "But through this journey, I've learned that love isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up, even when you're scared, even when you don't feel like you're enough, and trusting that someone will love you just as you are." And that's how Joey Graziadei confronted his biggest fear, not by pretending it didn't exist, but by allowing it to be part of his story, trusting that whoever was meant to be by his side would understand and embrace every part of him. His journey reminded everyone that in the pursuit of love, the truest victories aren't won through perfection, but through the courage to reveal who we really are.